Once a titan of the mobile phone industry, Nokia faced a dramatic downfall that left it teetering on the brink of bankruptcy. However, in a remarkable turnaround story, the company has reinvented itself and emerged as a powerhouse in the tech world once again. This transformation is not just about recovering lost glory, it's a testament to innovation, resilience, and strategic pivots in an ever-evolving market. From embracing new technologies to focusing on 5G infrastructure and smart devices, Nokia's journey from the ashes to billions is a captivating saga of revival that highlights the importance of adaptability in the face of adversity. Join us as we explore how this iconic brand redefined its identity and reclaimed its place in the global tech arena. At a tragic Apple News conference in 2007, Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone, which was the moment that marked the beginning of Nokia's decline. This event was the defining moment that signaled the beginning of Nokia's decline. There had never been anything quite like the iPhone in the history of the mobile business. Furthermore, it had a new touchscreen interface, in addition to being elegant and user-friendly. Despite the fact that Nokia's iconic brick phones were dependable and long-lasting, they were starting to feel out of date when contrasted to Apple's vision of the future. The leadership of Nokia, on the other hand, was not impressed. Reports from within the company stated that engineers disregarded the iPhone because they believed it to be impracticable, expensive to construct, and unlikely to appeal to traditional consumers. As a result of their stubborn adherence to the assumption that their previous products and methods would be able to withstand the storm, they failed to understand the paradigm change that the iPhone represented. During the years that followed, the market for smartphones saw a tremendous transformation. Other firms like HTC and Google entered the race with revolutionary products such as the T-Mobile G1, which was the first phone powered by Android. There was a disappointing response from Nokia, in contrast to the quick expansion of their ecosystems by Apple and Android. With the release of the N97 in 2009, the business introduced a product that was marketed as the iPhone killer. The iPhone's storage capacity was doubled, and it had a slide-out keyboard in addition to a camera with a resolution of 5 megapixels. On the other hand, the gadget was plagued with problems, such as a touchscreen that could not respond to input and a cumbersome user interface that was propelled by an antiquated Symbian operating system. In contrast to Apple's rapidly expanding App Store, which offered more than 100,000 applications, Nokia's web store only provided a meager 500 application options. Because of the failure of the N97, the firm was unable to adjust to changing circumstances, which caused Nokia to fall farther behind its rivals. On the very first day of his tenure as CEO, Elop gave a speech that was quite theatrical. In order to solve Nokia's problems, Elop decided to switch from the Symbian operating system to the Windows Phone operating system developed by Microsoft. Many people were taken aback by the choice because Nokia had the opportunity to adopt Android, which was rapidly gaining ground as Apple's key competitor at the time. Rather, Elop's allegiance to Microsoft served as the driving force for his decision to forge an exclusive collaboration with Microsoft. Nokia's ambition was that this partnership would establish Windows Phone as the third ecosystem in the market. The Nokia Lumia 800 and Lumia 710 were the company's first Windows-powered handsets, and they were released in 2011. On the other hand, these mobile devices did not strike a chord with customers. Users who were accustomed to using Android or iOS found the interface of Windows Phone to be unintuitive and foreign, despite the fact that it was revolutionary. In addition to this, the ecosystem of the operating system was badly lacking in development, and there was a restricted range of applications. There were a number of technical restrictions that contributed to the failure of the Lumia range, including the absence of front-facing cameras and single-core processors. Elop's leadership came under significant scrutiny as a result of the precipitous decline in smartphone sales among Nokia. At the same time that his policies alienated employees and board members equally, Critics accused him of giving Microsoft's interests more weight than Nokia's. The market share of Nokia had decreased to less than 3% by the year 2014, and the company was on the verge of going out of business. In the same year, Microsoft paid $7.2 billion to acquire Nokia's Devices and Services division, thereby putting an end to Nokia's existence as a phone manufacturer. Elop went back to Microsoft, bringing with him a number of senior executives from Nokia. However, his time spent there was very brief. By the year 2015, Microsoft had closed down its mobile division, which signified the conclusion of the Windows Phone experiment. Nokia did not completely lose the battle, despite the severe consequences that resulted from the relationship with Microsoft. During the time that the mobile segment was struggling, another section of the company was thriving without anyone noticing. There had been a tremendous transition that had taken place within the Nokia Solutions and Networks (NSN) division, which was overseen by Rajeev Suri. Suri transformed the business, which had been unprofitable at the beginning, into a company that is now stable and profitable, with a primary concentration on telecommunications infrastructure. In 2014, Suri was given the position of CEO of Nokia, and he was given the responsibility of rescuing what was left of the company. Suri's strategy was very different from Elop's in a significant way. At the expense of flashy initiatives, he placed a higher priority on long-term growth and financial stability. In his first significant step, he attempted to regain the confidence of shareholders by implementing a huge share repurchase program. Using this technique, the value of the company's existing shares increased, dividends were distributed, and the company's financial situation became more stable. With investors' confidence having been restored, Suri shifted Nokia's attention to the rapidly developing sector of fifth-generation 5G technology. Both Stephen Elop and Rajeev Suri have left behind opposing legacies that serve as a cautionary story on the importance of making courageous choices. It was ultimately Elop's aggressive and high-risk policies that brought Nokia to the brink of collapse. But Suri's patient and cautious approach assured that the business would continue to exist. A firm that rose from the ashes of its own failure to forge a new way forward, Nokia is a company that stands as a monument to an organization's ability to persevere and reinvent itself throughout time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.